Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be the third installment in my party makeup series. Before we do anything, I want to wish you guys a very happy new year. I hope you had a great time on your New Year's Eve, and I am just going to continue my party makeup series because we have parties all year round, so why stop? And I absolutely love party makeup looks, so we are definitely going to continue this series, and I hope you're liking these videos. I already have 2 videos up, so if you haven't seen them, I will link them in the description box, so make sure you check them out. And I didn't have a video for you guys up in the last week because I was really ill, and I had already edited this video, but I just lost my voice. My throat wasn't feeling well, but now I am back and I'm doing this voiceover for this video, and I really hope you enjoyed this look. So if you want to know how I got it, please keep on watching. I am going to start with my bare face, and I'm going to apply the L'Oreal Base Magique primer, and I'm going to apply that on my T-zone, wherever people tend to get larger pores, and I tend to get more oily in this region than anywhere else in my face. So yeah, I'm really liking this primer. It really fills in the pores, and I generally like L'Oreal base products anyway. And I'm using the MAC Strobe Cream now because I just wanted this look to be luminous and glowy and beautiful looking. So after filling in my pores and creating a smooth base, I wanted to create and bring back that luminosity in the skin with the MAC Strobe Cream. And I'm applying that all over my face. Now I'm going to move on to the Makeup Forever HD foundation, and I'm going to buff that onto my skin. This is a light to medium coverage foundation. It feels really light on the skin, and I really love it. It gives that beautiful poreless appearance, and yeah, this is one of my favorite foundations ever. Totally worth the money. I'm going to apply that on my entire face, including my eyelids, and this is just going to help prime my eyelids later on. Now I'm going to use the Clinique Even Better Concealer in the shade Orange Brightener. I'm not sure if this product is still available. If it isn't, you can find orange brighteners in a lot of different brands like Bobbi Brown, MAC, Kryolan, and I'm using that to kind of balance out and counteract the darkness and the purple tones in the skin. And now, of course, I'm going to use my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. This is one of my absolute favorite concealers ever. And I'm just going to apply that in an inverted triangle shape under my eyes. And after I apply that with my brush, I'm going to blend that with my beauty blender. Doing the same thing on the other eye, of course. Putting the concealer in an inverted triangle shape, and then blending everything out with the beauty blender. And I'm also going to put it on my eyelids because this concealer really helps prime your eyelids for your eyeshadows. And I'm going to apply it on the sides of my mouth, on the bridge of my nose, and on my forehead as well. This is in the shade lighter than my skin tone. This is the shade NC30, and I like to use that to highlight my face and conceal any dark areas. And because I wanted a little bit of extra highlighting, I'm using the Kryolan, I think this is the brush on concealer, and I'm just putting that wherever. I put the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer just for an extra added bit of highlight. And yeah, this is a really beautiful highlighting, moisturizing concealer. It does not make your skin dry, and no, it does not look cakey. All of this, I know this looks like a lot of product on your skin. It does not look cakey once you blend everything out, especially if you're using a beauty blender, because that really helps making your skin look like skin. So I'm gonna bounce that wherever I put the Kryolan concealer, and my eyelids were starting to crease, so I applied a face powder on my eyelids to set the concealer, and now my eyelids are primed. Moving on to contouring my face, I'm using the LA Girl Pro Concealer. This is in the shade Toast, and you want to work one place at a time with this concealer because it does set, and once it sets, it becomes a little bit hard to blend it and create that beautiful blended look. So you want to work one cheek or whatever, one place at a time. So I'm using the Morphe G3 brush for that, just to bring out my cheekbones, and I'm also going to apply that on my forehead. I'm really sorry if you can hear the aeroplane in the background. And yeah, I'm just buffing that into my skin now. I really love contouring my forehead. I feel like it makes so much difference when you contour your forehead. And I'm also going to contour my nose a little bit. And I'm going to use my fingers to blend that first, and after I'm done blending that in with my fingers, I'm just going to go over that with the same Morphe G3 brush. And now, of course, after all that is done, I'm going to bounce a beauty blender on my skin, because this just makes a world of a difference, and it makes everything look like skin and make sure that nothing is sitting on top of your skin looking cakey. And now I'm going to bake my face, so I'm using the Kryolan translucent powder, and I'm going to apply that wherever I applied the highlighting concealer. So under my eyes, around the sides of my mouth, on my nose, and on my forehead. And after I'm done applying that, I am going to let that sit on my skin for about 5 minutes, so my skin can heat it up and it looks really nice. After letting it sit for 5 minutes, I'm going to take some more powder on a duo fiber brush. This is a very soft brush, so it's not gonna hinder anything that we have done underneath. And while I'm blending, I'm also kind of making sure that the powder is applied all over my face. So since the powder is spreading all over my face, this is really going to help the blush and bronzer and contour and everything else to blend really easy on top of the skin, because if you just applied that over foundation, it would end up in patches. But if you have a little bit of powder beforehand, things blend a lot better. Now I'm going to move on to bronzer, and of course I'm using the Body Shop Honey Bronzer, and I'm going to use that wherever I used my concealer, my contouring concealer. So this is just going to set all of that and increase that contour a little bit, and I really love this Body Shop bronzer. So I'm applying that on my forehead, on my cheekbones, under my cheekbones, and on my jaw, just to bring out and define everything a little more. Because I wanted a structured contour, I am going to define that a lot more with this flat brush and the same translucent powder, and I'm baking that area, and I'm going to let that sit for 5 minutes. And after that has had 5 minutes to sit on my skin, I'm going to brush that off, and this has now given us a really beautiful sharp defined contour. Now I'm taking the Body Shop Honey Bronzer again, and this is going to act as a transition shade in my crease, and this is going to help all the other shadows blend into each other better. And I'm using a MAC 217 to apply that. And after that is applied, I'm using a MAC 224. This is just a bigger, fluffier blending brush, and I'm going to blend all of that so it looks nice and seamless and not patchy. Now I'm using Geek Mocha on this pointed crease brush, and I'm going to start cutting my crease. So I'm applying that directly in my crease and carving out that crease, and I'm going to go all the way into the inner corner, and I'm just going to intensify. Now I'm taking this black eyeshadow from the Makeup Revolution Run Boy Run palette, and I'm holding the brush from the very end of it, because this ensures that I have the least pressure on my brush, because I did not want to end up with a harsh black line. So I'm going to go over the same areas where I applied Geek Mocha, and yeah, I'm going to define and cut the crease a little bit more with that. And now I am blending everything with MAC 224. Now I'm taking this Makeup Revolution Ultra eyeshadow palette, and I'm using that really beautiful white frosty shade, and I'm applying that with my fingers, because I feel like fingers pick up shimmery products and shimmery eyeshadows the best. And I'm just going to stamp that onto my eyelid and increase the intensity for as much as I think I want. This is a really beautiful icy white kind of shade, and after I've applied that with my fingers and placed the product, I'm going to use the same shade on a flat shader brush just to define that crease a little bit more and neaten that cut crease. Now I'm tight lining my eyes with the Plum Nature Studio Kajal, and I'm also going to apply that on my top lash line. eyeliner. So I'm definitely going to make sure all of that is covered up and everything is looking nice and black. Now I'm going to start with the crystals. You want to be very careful while doing this because the tweezers can definitely hurt your eyes. I'm sticking them on with the help of eyelash glue, and I already have these crystals. You can find them in a lot of different craft stores or accessory stores, and they're really easy to find. You can also find stick-on crystals that already have kind of an adhesive attached to them, and I have placed 9 crystals on each eye. You can go all out and place crystals all over your eyelid. I just wanted to line the crystals up with my eyeliner. After doing that, I'm going to neaten that wing. And now I'm using this Inglot Blush. I cannot remember the number. I think it's 62 or 42. I will leave that in the description box below, so make sure you check that. And I'm going to apply that onto my cheeks in an upward and outward motion because that's how I like to apply my blush. Up and out. Now I'm curling my eyelashes with the Colorbar eyelash curler, and I'm gonna apply 2 coats of mascara. I'm using Maybelline the Falsies, and I'm also gonna use Maybelline the Colossal. You can definitely stop here, you don't have to apply false lashes. I definitely went ahead and applied false lashes because this is a party makeup look, and you could apply tons of mascara and that could be enough. So I'm using the Morphe 217s because these have a really nice winged effect, one of my favorite pair of false eyelashes ever. After that, I'm taking the same black eyeshadow on a really small smudger brush, and I'm kind of outlining my lower lash line. I'm not going in the waterline, just outlining my lower lash line. And then I'm taking the Body Shop Honey Bronzer on a fatter pencil brush and just blending all of that out. Now I'm highlighting my inner corners. This is LouManizer by the Plum, one of my favorite highlighters ever, and I'm going to use that to highlight my inner corners. You could definitely apply the crystals all over your inner corners, but I thought that would kind of irritate the eyes, so I stopped where I stopped. And now I'm using the Maybelline Color Show liner. I think this is in the shade beige, and I'm applying that in my lower waterline because I wanted to really open up the eyes. And after applying that, I'm going to stamp that same white eyeshadow that we applied on the eyelid, and this is just going to really open up the eyes and make that white really stand out. Now I'm applying mascara on my lower lashes, and I really tried hard not to go out of frame, and yeah, that's the story. Applying mascara on my lower lashes. I'm just touching up my blush now because I thought okay, I cannot speak. I thought I lost a little bit of the blush in the blending process. Now I am applying lip balm, a little bit of lip balm. This is by the Body Shop, and I am applying a red lip liner. This is by Shampoo. I think this is the shade RD21. I'm also going to line my lips with that, create a beautiful neat outline, and I'm also going to fill in my lips with that. For my lipstick, I'm using MAC Ruby Woo. This is one of my all-time favorite lipsticks ever. It's a beautiful neutral tone red that looks good on anyone, and it's matte. I love matte. Now I'm just applying eyeliner on my lash line, and this is just going to help cover any glue residue that you could see after we applied false lashes. And now I'm highlighting my face with the same highlighter, LouManizer, and I'm going to apply that on my cheekbones, a little bit on my cupid's bow. I really love highlighting my cupid's bow, on the tip of my nose, and a little bit on the bridge of my nose. After that, I'm using this Sleek Matte Me liquid lipstick. This is just going to help give you that beautiful power red pout. And you don't have to do this, but I just love using liquid lipsticks. I feel like liquid lipsticks give you that perfect power finish. And this is gonna dry matte and look really beautiful. This is my favorite red lip combination. Now after everything is done, I am setting my face with the NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray. This is also going to help give a really beautiful dewy finish. And yeah, I'm so excited for this look. This is one of my favorite makeup looks that I've ever created on my channel. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. It means a lot to me. Please show your love by subscribing to my channel so you won't miss any more future uploads from me. You can also follow me on social media, Instagram and Facebook. Everything will be mentioned in the description box. And I really look forward to reading your wonderful comments. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye!